Higher education has always been a preview of what will eventually hit the workplace. But what I'm seeing right now inside universities, the drift, the misalignment, the breakdown of preparation, is the same thing breaking corporate culture today. In this video, I want to break down exactly what higher education is quietly telling us about the future of work, and what leaders must understand if they want to stop burning out teams, misplacing talent, and falling behind the pace of change. This isn't a critique, it is an anthropological reading of the system, and the system is revealing a pattern. Hi, I'm Dr. Vernita Glenn-White. I help organizations stop cultural drift, rebuild leadership alignment, and recalibrate performance through a behavioral science-driven, anthropology-informed advisory pathway. Back when I taught and coached master level educators and early career leaders, something kept showing up that I couldn't ignore. These were intelligent, ambitious students, many already working in schools, nonprofits, or stepping into management roles. But no matter how well they performed in the classroom, they all described the same thing. There was a disconnect happening. They said that the theory doesn't match what's happening in real life. They felt prepared on paper, yet underprepared in practice. And here's what most people miss. Theory isn't the problem. Outdated theory is. When universities don't integrate updated research, when curriculum lags a decade behind industry needs, and when students are trained for a system that no longer exists, we send them into environments they weren't truly prepared for. Now, that was years ago, and today, that gap hasn't closed. It is actually widening, and corporations are feeling those consequences. There are three terms that every leader needs to know right now. The first one is cultural drift, one of the most dangerous forces quietly reshaping organizations. Cultural drift is what happens when the stated values of a system and the lived experience inside slowly separate. It's the silent widening gap between what leaders believe their culture is and how people actually experience it under pressure. The second term is misalignment. Now, misalignment is not disagreement, it's disconnection. It happens when everyone is operating with different assumptions, different priorities, and different interpretations of what success requires for your organization. You can have brilliant talent, strong strategy, and still fail because the system is pulling in multiple directions. Now, the third term is systematic preparation problem. This may be the biggest one. It's the gap between the environments we prepare people in and the environments we place them into. When the preparation context doesn't match the performance context, people struggle. Not because they lack talent, but because they were trained for a game that no longer exists and they're using an outdated playbook. This is why early career professionals feel overwhelmed, mid-level managers feel stuck, and executives feel like they're leading through the fog. The patterns are loud if you know how to read them. And right now, higher ed is facing declining enrollment, rising disengagement, curriculum irrelevance, and a crisis of meaning among both faculty and students. And corporate workers are feeling the exact same thing. Disengagement isn't about laziness all the time. It is about misalignment. And turnover isn't a problem, it's just a symptom. And skill gaps aren't about competence, they are about context. Universities are telling us exactly what's coming because workplaces are now dealing with the downstream effects. So what does this mean for many leaders trying to build high-performing teams in 2026 and beyond? It means your job isn't just to hire talent, it is to contextualize talent. It means culture must be lived and not laminated as in just something you post on the walls. And it means your people aren't underperforming always. They are undersupported by outdated systems. And most importantly, it means you must stop assuming that preparation equals readiness. So if you want to understand the future of work, look at the friction points in higher education today. Because the leaders we are teaching, the systems we are shaping, and the cultures we allow to drift, they become the organizations we build tomorrow. This is why I do this type of work, and this is why I started shifting in this direction, because real transformation doesn't start in the boardroom. It starts in the systems that shape human behavior. And again, I'm Dr. Vernita Glenn-White, the business anthropologist, and if this resonated with you, go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. Till next time.